real running conversations.
On my journey I pursue. I said I'm running for the city. I got the new world in my view. I got the new world in my view. Oh, my journey I pursue. Oh, I'm running for the city. I got the new world in my view.
They ain't got no muscle, no hustle, no backbone. I stand alone.
5 or 6?
Yeah, it's game 6. Detroit is up. Knicks are killing me. You guys support, you in the Midwest, right? You support Detroit out there? Or
Yeah,
I'm not sure where you're at.
we're in Oklahoma,
Oh,
so
okay.
Thunder,
Oh.
man. Listen,
You guys
Thunder,
got the
baby.
elite team.
Thunder all the way. Okay, that's what we got our team.
Yeah, they're doing great too.
Yeah,
they're doing
man.
great.
I really hope that they. I don't know. I hope that they can like prove it in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're doing good. They swept their first round, even though probably was easiest for them.
Yeah,
But
I mean
they're
it's
looking good.
Memphis. It's Memphis, and they didn't have Ja. They
Right.
didn't have Ja in the last game. So
Right. But yeah, you guys are looking good this year.
thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on, man?
Just same old same. Taking care of the family,
Yeah.
working, and of course running, putting in that time, and just dealt with an injury that it was kind of new, more like I pulled my calf, and so I never had that before, but I know it was an overuse injury because I was doing too much. I pretty much was doing too much.
Yeah.
I was progressing each week in my long run. I was up to 17 miles, and then I rest. That's on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
I rested on Monday. Tuesday I did a basic base run, and then Wednesday was my speed day, and I was going hard at the track. And then I found someone's keys at the track. Somebody left their keys, and if it was just regular door keys, I wouldn't care. But it had a key fob on it, and I know that thing is like $500.
Right.
So
Yeah. Those things are not cheap.
Oh no, not at all. So I'm standing at the track waving it as people running by, like, whose is this? Nobody claimed it. So at the end of my speed work, I saw on the keys that they had like a YMCA tag.
Oh, okay.
So the YMCA is like 10 blocks away. So I was like, I'll run over there. So I'm running over there, and
So you
boom,
actually like ran over there?
I ran
Yeah,
over
you
there
ran
from the track.
and you didn't drive.
Nope. So
Okay.
I mean, in New York, it's all sidewalks and stuff, so it's not hard. But
Right.
it's a little bit further out from my way.
Yeah.
And so that's when it happened. I just did too much.
Right. I mean, it happens, man. It
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Do you like running on tracks? Like better than like road running or like anything, you know what I mean? You probably don't
No.
you probably don't do trail run. You probably don't do trail running in New York.
I don't do trail running the right way because we're in New York City, and so like we have like parks here with trails. So there is some trails that you could hit in my long run, but it's not like trails the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
And I only prefer track for speed work. I do not want to do a long run on a track.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Give me some scenery.
Like you gotta have some scenery and not. See, I don't know. I'm kind of the opposite. Like I like a track for a long run. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm weird. Yeah.
Tell me what is it? What gets you?
I think just I'm a like routine person.
Okay.
And I'm a like familiar kind of person, like routine, like all the time. So I think I like the fact that like a track, like I pass the same things.
Okay.
I mean, even when I run when it's not a track, I should probably venture out more, but I go to the same park with the same trail. You know what I'm saying? Like every time. So I don't know.
Yeah, I can do it for my speed work, but for my long run, especially because that's the run that I'm going to film on. So I don't really film throughout the week, but on my long run I film. So I want to get different shots.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, and then, in New York, since we have sidewalks and running paths, like I can go so many different ways and get so many different shots.
Right. Yeah. You've got some dude, you've got some good scenery there. Yeah. Right? Like some good shots that you can get.
Yeah.
Right. For content and stuff.
Yeah. We got all the major parks, obviously Central Park, but in Brooklyn, we got Prospect Park. And then there's other small parks all over. And then when you hit Manhattan, you got the West Side, which they made that all about biking and running. So it's just a beautiful shot. You even got the East Side now that they've done in certain spots. They still are trying to finish it. But pretty much the whole perimeter of Manhattan is almost like designed for running. It's not there yet. People are doing the whole perimeter just for their own goals and stuff.
Yeah.
But New York has become running, biking city.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. So when has that been happening? Because was that not always the case?
No. I mean, you can always run on the sidewalk.
Like, no.
No, you can always run on the sidewalk. You can always run in parks forever. But the way that they have bike paths now and spots made for running, that definitely, I mean, I can't say exactly when it started because I'm pretty much still new to running.
Yeah.
But
how long for you? How long running for you?
So I've only been running since 2001.
Since 2001?
Yep, since 2001. Now I'm a PE teacher, so I obviously run with my students, but it's only elementary school. I'm not doing like huge track teams, and but now like running all the time, training only since 2001.
Okay. Yeah. But dude, that's it's 24. Are you 2021 or
2021?
2021.
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry. 2021.
You said 2001, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's like 24 years.
Yeah, 2021. Sorry.
That's a long time. Okay, so 2021. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how's school going right now? Like for your kids, is it like crazy? Because I work in a school too.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't.
I work in a school too, and right now, because I'm a behavioral health coach.
Okay.
Hey, thank you to everybody. We have 2 people that are on right now, so thank you to you guys. Sorry, we're just chit chatting right now. Listen, we'll get to the running stuff. We're just having a conversation. But so I'm a behavioral health coach at a school that's close to my home here.
Awesome.
And
high school?
No, elementary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm in 2 different schools. So one is K through 2nd grade, and then the other is 3rd through 5th.
Nice.
Yeah. So I reason why I was asking you how school is because our kids are just like a little stir crazy, or should I say like summer crazy?
They're ready to go. You guys are ending now in May, right? It's the end for you guys. Yeah. See, we go all the way to the end of June.
Oh.
Yeah. But we don't start till after Labor Day.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So
gotcha.
All of July, all of August is our months. So
right.
So they're not there yet. They just finished their state test yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And so I think by the end of this month, when all the like field days and prom and all that starts popping up, they'll be off the hook.
Yeah, right. So when is your spring break then? When do you do spring break?
It always changes. This year it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's usually around what is that, Good Friday?
Yeah.
It's usually right with that. I feel like it wasn't with that. I feel like Good Friday, and then we had a week, and then we took spring break or something like that. It changes, but it's usually around that time, which is the same for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Well, are you talking about spring break? Right?
Yeah.
We're talking about spring break.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually like the 3rd week of March.
Oh, yeah. No way.
For us, yeah, it's the third week of March.
Gotcha.
Like every year.
Okay. No, that's way too early for us.
Yeah.
We get a lot of breaks though. You get President's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get President's Week, so we get that whole week off in February.
What?
Yeah, we get a
Y'all get
lot
a
of breaks.
President's
We
Week?
get a whole week off in February.
You get a day for the last 5 presidents, or what? How's that work?
You know what it is? Y'all stay out for winter break longer than us. We literally can go up to Christmas Eve and then go
Okay, so
back to
you stay in school up until Christmas Eve.
pretty much. I mean, this year there was like a kid who wrote to the mayor that he thought it was ridiculous, and they actually listened to him and changed it. But yeah, we could go all the way up
Wow.
to like Christmas Eve, like the day before Christmas Eve or something like
So
that.
then when do you come back?
January 2nd. Yeah,
So
sure.
y'all don't get any time then.
Right, because that's why we get that break in February,
Yeah.
and then it's because here in New York is so diverse
Right.
that everybody has fought for their holidays off, their religious holidays. So we get all the Jewish religious holidays. Now we're beginning the Muslim holidays off. So we just got tons of breaks.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow. That's cool,
yeah,
man.
yeah, it's cool.
So why? Tell us what you like. What's your most recent run, or what do you have going on lately as far as running?
Gotcha.
Like, would you?
Mhm.
What's the last run
So
that
I have the Brooklyn Half Marathon coming up on
Okay.
that's May 17th. And so let me just tell, like, for anybody who's watching, there's two Brooklyn Half Marathons, or there was two Brooklyn Half Marathons. One just passed this weekend,
Uh-huh.
and one is coming up May 17th. There was actually a lawsuit. The one that's coming up is the original one. It was made by New York Roadrunners. That's the people who do the New York City Marathon.
Right.
And New York City Runs is a organization that has been really coming up in New York for races, and they were doing a Brooklyn half marathon, and so New York Roadrunners sued them, and they last year they had to change the name, so they changed it now to the Brooklyn Experience Half Marathon, and so
Brooklyn Experience Half Marathon.
yeah. So, I mean, everybody still knows it as the other Brooklyn half marathon. But what was happening is that people were signing up for it thinking that it was the Brooklyn half marathon. And so they was like, oh, this is not the New York Roadrunners one? And they're like, no. And that's why they sued them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow.
It was pretty kind of crazy in the New York scene because of that.
Yeah.
But so I'm doing the New York Roadrunners one, the first one.
Okay.
I do that. That was my first half. I love that half, my favorite half. And so I'm going to, as much as I can, I'm going to always do that one.
Right.
And
You said that was your first half?
that was my first half marathon that I did in 2023. Yeah, 2023.
Okay.
And so later on, I have Chicago. I got in. So, and then I'm going to do New York again.
Okay.
So that's all I really have on deck. And then just training. This year, I wanted less races so that I can focus on speed and just training.
Right.
Yeah.
So with your training, how often like do you do every day? I know some, like I had to go to like every other day because I just my body just, like, it was what was best for me. Like I just had to go to every other day. But like, what do you do? Do you do every day? Do you do like every other day, like 3 times a week, 4 times a week? Like what's that look like for you?
So I train every day.
Okay.
But running wise, I run 4 times a week.
Right.
So
you're talking like on your off days from running, you do like strength training or like gym stuff or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Exactly. So I do my long runs on Sundays. My Sunday morning slow run, I call it, and that's every Sunday pretty much. Then the Saturday before and Sunday after, I make sure that I'm fully rested, so no running on Saturday, and then I'm fully recovering, no running on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I typically go with my run club, and sometimes I'll run with the fastest group, but that's very rarely, very rare.
Yeah.
A lot of times I have to run. They do it in pace groups, which is really cool.
Okay.
And my typical pace group is like a 9:30 pace, even
Yeah.
though a lot of times they're going 8:30 pace.
Right.
And then the fastest guys are doing like 7:30 pace.
Okay.
Now, I've never started with them, but I like to, when they pass us, because they'll go last, when they pass us, I'll catch up to them and finish out with them. And
Okay.
so Tuesdays is run club. And Tuesdays is run club. Wednesdays is speed work. So that's when I hit the track.
Mm-hmm.
Then Thursdays is cross training. So I'll do bike, or if I'm really sore, I'll just not run. I'll just not do anything and just do like strength training. And then Fridays is my base run. And so I do heart rate training. And so it's all zone 2, unless I'm throwing some strides in there.
Yeah.
Right now I've gotten up to, so I've been training since January 1st. Pretty much I said, starting on the 1st, I was injured from my last training block.
Mm-hmm.
So I rested all throughout the Christmas break. And in January 1st, I started training. And so until now when I got injured. So it's all been progressive stuff. Like I literally said, okay, started run walk the first day, just a half a mile, and then progression. So right before this injury, I got up to 7 miles Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and 17 miles on Sunday. And that's, again, all progression. I'll do 3 weeks of progressing and then deload on the 4th week.
Right.
So I take everything back down to 10 miles, and then I'll see how I'm feeling for the week. If I want to take it down.
Your body is.
Yeah.
Right.
So pretty much 4 times a week running, and every day something. So on Saturdays, I'll do upper body. On Mondays, I'll just do push and pull, so push-ups and pull-ups. I do core 3 times a week, so all about abs, all about the core, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That, I never miss that. I don't care if I'm injured. I don't miss core.
You don't miss core. Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, I don't miss my core at all. On Tuesdays after run club, I'll do yoga. Mm-hmm. Then Wednesdays, I do plyometrics. Thursdays, today I got to do it after this, I'll do my mobility, stability, and just massage. Just sit around and massage all parts of my body. Friday, I do legs. And that's my regimen.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
But that's cool, though. So, like, hold on. I think we answered this question, but somebody said, like, do you have any big races coming up? But yes. I think you answered it, didn't you? Yeah. So, like, did you always do that much training? Or when did you come into the fact of knowing, like, hey, like, this is what I've got to do to, like, keep my body, you know what I mean? Like, 100% or the best that it can be?
I would have to say I had a coach last year, and I, like, gave her full reign of whatever she wanted me to do. Mm-hmm. And so when our session ended after my marathon, it was like everything she taught me, I just knew it by now. So I would say beginning of this year is I knew everything. I felt like I knew what I needed to do now. Like I can run my own plan. Before that, it was figuring it out. You know, like with the first time I did the half marathon, I was only running 1 time a week. I was only running on Sundays. And so then I did the half marathon, and I did pretty good. I was shocked at how well I did.
You only ran on Sundays?
I only ran on Sundays. I didn't know. My running journey is a whole story. But I only ran on Sundays. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do this half marathon. And I did it. And I went out, like I thought, go fast. So I went out.
Just go fast.
Just go fast.
Yeah.
So I went fast right out the gate. And by the last 2 miles, I was dying. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I did pretty good, but I knew, and I had already signed up for the marathon. So once I finished that half marathon, I was like, there is no way that I'm going to be able to finish that marathon the way I've been doing this. And then I did a deep dive into everything I needed to do. I pretty much just grabbed a paper training plan offline and followed that, and honestly looked at a lot of other people's pages on Instagram and tried to figure it out from there. I didn't even have a Strava yet. I didn't even know what Strava was.
What?
When I did the marathon, I didn't even know what Strava was. I got my Strava literally after the marathon. So at the
Okay.
end of 2023, I finally got a Strava. I didn't know what it was yet. And so, yeah.
People would say, "Follow me on Strava," and you'd be like,
I
what? I don't know what
know what
that
they're talking about.
is."
I remember picking up my kids from school, and one of the dads of another kid was like, "Oh, you're a runner, right?" And he's a runner. He started talking. He's like, "Follow me on Strava." I was like, "I don't have that. I don't know what it is."
Like, what is that? Is that a place where we go? Like, where do you want me to? Is that in New York? Like, where? What?
I knew it was some type of social media thing, but I had
Yeah,
no idea. I had no idea. And so
that's
finally,
funny,
yeah.
dude. That's funny. Somebody said, "Do you?" Somebody said I did my marathon off of primarily running 3 times a week. Austin J. Shea, and then my half marathon was based off of a 5-5-10 schedule of 20 miles a week. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think you just have to find, man, what works for you, right?
Right. 100%.
When you say,
Yeah.
yeah, because you know your body the best.
Yeah. And I'm at that age where, so I did a lot. I was a professional dancer
Uh
within
huh.
breaking in my early 20s and into, yeah, pretty much my 20s. And I still have a lot of residual pain from that time period. And
Right.
so I have to be cautious with my body. I have to be focused on recovery with my body. So this injury, I was like, full stop, rest. Don't take this into anything further. You know,
Yeah.
full
Well, and
rest.
I think that's especially true. Like, how old are you?
43.
Sorry. Okay. See, I'm 48. I'll be
Mhm.
49 in August here coming up in a few months. And I think it's especially like, isn't it especially true too as you get older? Like, you realize that, like, hey,
Mhm.
I've got to put way more into this, and but I've also got to rest
Yeah,
to make sure that,
100%.
like, you know what I mean? I can continue because and probably you too, like, I want to be running when I'm like 70, 75, 80 years old.
That's the
And
goal.
I've come to realize that, like, I have to do certain things in order to make sure that I can do that when I'm old and gray.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the main goal. I feel like when people say, "What race are you training for?" I could tell them what races I have coming up, but I'm not training for that race. I'm just training to be consistent so that it's life, it's everyday thing, wherever I'm at that point is what I'll do for the race. I'm
Yeah.
not like, oh, I have to have this pace for this race. No, I'm going to build as I build.
That's so good, man. That's so good because that's so true. Like, you just train, like, you can be training and you're not trained. Like, somebody says, like, well, what do you got coming up? Like, nothing.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just training.
right.
Like, this is just what I do.